It's really important to mention at this point that the number one factor we know of for helping teens overcome any childhood issue, including the presence of violence in the home, is one caring, stable adult. Young people are incredibly resilient. If they're removed from violent situations and are exposed to a person who uses peaceful strategies to solve problems, they'll soon be mirroring that behavior. The point is, it's not too late to become that person for your child. If you're sitting there wondering whether or not you screwed up your teenager for life, the answer is no. But the sooner they start to see changes in you, the better it'll be going forward. Once a person reaches 12 or 13, their brain goes from being black and white to being able to understand how and why things work. Things that they were able to get over only a year or so ago become incredibly huge issues that cause intense pain. Teens of violence are at a much greater risk for running away, drug use, early sexual activity, depression, and suicide. They're looking for ways to change the way they're feeling, and they're going to copy whatever they've seen you do to cope in the past. They will often start to have very intense, often violent relationships themselves as they try to find someone else to help them manage the emotional pain that's going on inside of them. Many people I've talked to told me that they swore they would never end up like their mom or dad. But by the time they get to me, they've almost followed the exact same course, and sometimes even worse. The teenage years are particularly tough because the ego is so vulnerable and self-esteem can rise and fall in a moment. The bottom line, domestic violence is a family disease, and everybody exposed to it is sick in their own way. Talk with your team about your kids and how they seem to be coping with the challenges of school and life. Thanks. I'll see you next week. And remember, there's always a choice.